We are black, we are beautiful, we are balanced. Say it with me. We are black, we are beautiful, we are balanced. Okay?
What's up, y'all? I'm Pierre Javon, and welcome to a new episode of Black, Beautiful, and Balanced. So today I want to talk about a book. This book has made such an impression on me. Shout out to my sister who recommended the book. I don't physically have the book here because I bought it for my sister, but I'll pop it right here so you can see. But the book is called A Renaissance of Our Own. It is a memoir and manifesto on reimagining by Rachel Cargle. Love the book, guys. Let's start there. So just to give you an idea of how the book is set up, it's broken down into chapters, and every chapter is a different subject, and it's about reimagining your life. So she reimagines her values, her work, her education, her relationship. She reimagines feminism because she is an activist. And what I love the most about the book is that even if you don't relate, like you're not an activist, she gives a mantra at the end of the chapter that allows you to fill in the bold print for how it resonates with you. So like her highest values may be, I think they're ease, abundance, and opportunity. And you can she'll give you guided questions to help you find out what are your highest values. And she uses her value system to make all her decisions. So when she's thinking about a new business opportunity or a new relationship or a new career path, whatever it is, she's going to ask herself, does it align with my highest values? And I love that. It kind of like, it's like a guiding principle. And she does that with her relationships, with education, with work, like I said, feminism. And I think it's just amazing. And I love that it's interactive and it gives you something to take away from it. The next thing that I love about the book is that it came for such a right time for me. So like reimagining, and I think we're all kind of in a reimagining phase because as a millennial, we have lived through probably the biggest change in, our society as far as social media, working from home, entrepreneurship, just the way technology, the way life is. And it's almost like we reimagined already. We don't know that's what we're doing, but that is what we're doing. And some of us may find ourselves conflicted and fighting with what we really want to do, what we have to do. What does it look like to merge the two? How do you find fulfillment outside of your obligations or your responsibilities? And it's really about reimagining. Like, how do I imagine work? Maybe I imagine work as what I have to get done with the minimal amount of time in the office. Whatever it is, I feel like reimagining is so important in making decisions. Like if you don't have an image in your head that you're trying to obtain as far as your relationships or your work or your education or who you are, it's going to be hard to make the decisions and figure out what's next in your life because you have no guiding principles. The next thing that I liked a lot was a girl after my own heart. She looked up to Oprah as her like kind of empire and how she made an umbrella company and all her other companies fell under it. That's one of the big things that I want to do. Still trying to figure out if that's like, can we take a minute and then we take a minute for beauty, we take a minute for love, we take a minute for entertainment. I don't know, but I love when she mentioned Oprah, I'm like, oh girl, I see you. We see each other. And I love that when she talked about relationships, it talked about how it made it feel like it could apply to everything, not just a romantic relationship. It can apply to friendships. It can apply to the village that you cultivate for your child if you're a single mother or if you're a married mother. Just talked about the relationships you want to cultivate in your life and what those represent to you, what you want from them, what you give to a relationship. Being aware of all those things, I think will help it be easier when it's time to create a new relationship or end a relationship. Like when you can go back and say, is this relationship a place where I get support, or is this a relationship where I just have fun? Like, what are the things that you value? And maybe just having fun is good. But I think when you have those guiding principles, it'll be a lot easier to have closure on a relationship or to start a new relationship and not be scared of meeting new people. So one other big thing that has been on my mind since reading this book was, so she was a feminist activist. She got into feminism, had an eye-opening experience that feminism was not created for Black women and the white women didn't, view us as equals. It was this whole thing that she had to identify with. And one of the questions that she asked, or her friend asked her was, what would you do that's not related to white people? And what she meant by that was, as an activist, when you're fighting for Black rights, it's in the face of opposition because of white rules and societal constructs and stuff. So what would you do if that didn't matter? If it wasn't about going up against the system, what would you do? And it kind of made me think how much of, even though I love Black women, I love supporting us, I love us bad, but it's also like a lot of that comes from because in media we are not the majority. So like I always want to spotlight Black women, because we are popping. So it kind of made you think, like, maybe realign how you think about the culture and what draws you to it, and keeping that kind of pure and not making it in relation to what white people aren't doing or what white people don't get. Just don't know if that makes sense, but it's really resonated with me. Before I go, I did the mantra manifesto. It's a manifesto. We put it together, that she did at every chapter except for feminism, because I just didn't have that pull for me. But I wrote my mantra out, and I want to read it to you guys. And I'm going to read off my computer like I'm reading a teleprompter because I'm practicing. Look at God, because she's on live TV. So here's my manifesto. My highest values are encompassed by the words proud, gratitude, growth, and opportunity. These are the lens through which I move through the world. This is the lens through which I make my decisions. I surround myself with people who are positive, attentive, fun, and open-minded. I maintain boundaries that remind me and others to give myself grace and my desire to grow. I show up with my very best as a woman, mother, friend, wife, and sister. I have found my work in the world to be rooted in using my personality as a host or curator of content to support and promote Black women. Use my empathy and experience to create opportunities that help Black moms feel seen and appreciated. I do my work in a way that aligns with my values and desires. It is an honor to learn my way through this lifetime. I commit myself to not neglecting my passions and interests. Gaining a new and deeper knowledge of business, hosting, interviewing, and the history of Black people is always a worthy use of my time. Overall, I just want to say that this book just kind of like put a fire in me to, like, you can make your life whatever you want it to be. You can reimagine every aspect of your life to be true to who you are, or true to where you are in this phase of life. Like, you can then reimagine again, in another 5 to 10 years or whatever that looks like for you as you hit other milestones, as you maybe quit your job or you get a new job or you become a mom or you get married. Like, it's always a chance to reimagine what your life should look like, what would make you happy, what's important to you, and then do the things that align with that. And I think that's just such a great lesson that everybody could learn and that I took away from this book. I would definitely encourage people to check out this book. Again, it is called A Renaissance of Our Own by Rachel Cargle. If you've already read it, comment below and let me know what you thought about it. Or what you thought about my video in general. If you have anything you've been thinking about along these lines of reimagining things in your life, I would love to hear them. Be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next episode of Black, Beautiful, and Balanced. I'm Pierre Javon. Thank you for tuning in. See you next time.
We are Black, we are beautiful, we are balanced. Say it with me. We are Black, we are beautiful, we are balanced. Okay?